go, and if people are trying to protect the
They come,
nature,
they
they
don't
should.
go.
What?
They come, they don't go.
They don't know, right?
They may go eventually.
The Garlic Cluster doesn't go, right. People should be planting stuff that grows here, and that the deer don't eat.
We've had hearings on this.
There's nothing that they don't
But go ahead.
They don't eat garlic mustard. They don't eat buckthorn.
Why not?
Or buckthorn.
I know, you're right.
That's beautiful.
That's true.
Anybody else from the audience want to say anything?
Me?
Yeah.
Irene Gagerman, 3000 Orange Brace Road. I have a question. Is this the original ordinance that was put together a year ago?
No,
where did
it's been
cage-
modified,
Okay,
changed.
can I ask you, where do the cages fall? I hear deer fencing, but
We try to make them as legal as possible.
what does that mean?
Well,
It's not the problem.
well, let me read from it. Woven wire or welded wire fences are permitted to be 6 foot high, allowed in any yard solely for the purpose of protecting new plantings. However, such fences shall be removed when the plantings are established, e.g. the crown of a young tree grows to exceed 10 feet.
Which means that the fencing I have now eventually will all have to be removed.
Eventually, when your plants are 10 feet higher or lower.
Well, what about the ones that never get to be that tall?
Leave them.
It
You don't have
doesn't
to
need to
take
be
them
removed.
down.
Then you're good to go.
Then you're good.
So, because part of what the ordinance doesn't cover is shrubs. You know, I mean,
Okay, so
that's-
you're okay on
So
that?
you're okay?
So I can leave all my fences up and
Yes,
that's the
indeed.
case. And
No,
is,
you can't leave fences up on trees. I don't know why, you can leave them on a bush, but you can't leave them on a tree.
that's my question.
Makes no sense.
Because
but
the idea,
that's the
Michael, is
rule.
that a deer browse will not browse above 10 feet. So if you're talking
Again, so
about-
really what we're talking about is the deer.
When
Right.
when you
I guess we
cage,
just proved that
Michael,
one.
when you cage a
Could be
big
bunnies.
tree, you do cage it to protect it from browse.
Right,
No
but,
dispute.
so you're saying that the cages will be regulated? So I'll have to come and get a permit to
No.
put it?
No. No, cages are permitted anywhere within side yards, front yards, rear yards, anywhere on the property
Yeah,
that you're protecting. Anything that doesn't get to be 10 feet or bigger, don't worry about it.
I'm not an issue?
Not at all.
Don't worry about it
I'm
if it's not
thrilled.
10 feet.
I'm thrilled.
Okay.
All right, I'm thrilled about that, so I'm gonna put that to rest and just breathe a sigh of
Take a
relief.
deep breath.
I did. But I just want to make comments about the other fencing because, I could have gone either way. And I decided to do the caging because of my husband and my neighbor, okay? My husband didn't want fencing, my neighbor didn't want fencing. So that was my, my way to protect what I've been planting and stuff. But, look at, Sherry, I know you say that deer is not a major problem in Riverwoods, and I, beg to
When
differ.
have you ever said that?
Well, no, she said that deer is not the
The
main.
only problem.
All right, it's not the only problem, but Sherry, if you look up and down the streets, like Mike said, you go down Ringwood, you come down my street, look at my property compared to my neighbor 2 doors down and 3 doors down and 4 doors down. It's night and day. I mean, it's absolutely unequivocally a fact that deer browse is a major problem. Doesn't matter how many, and there is no way to scientifically count them, but there's no question about it. When I wasn't fenced, I had nothing. When I caged, I have tons, I mean, it's just straightforward. I mean, and I love the deer, I do. But something's wrong here. I mean, something needs to be done. And it bothers me that if I sell my home someday, everything I did, I'm gonna be dead, I guess, that won't bother me, but it's gonna be destroyed. I mean, I don't think that fences should have to be taken down when a property's sold, seriously. I'm buying a property that's beautiful. Sue Auerbach's is up for sale right now on Fort Line, and she's put a lifetime into that yard. and-
But she sold it to a developer who was gonna tear it down, and then when somebody found he couldn't have a basement, he said, okay, I'll sell it.
Right, I
But
understand.
that whole thing was coming down anyway.
Right, I understand,
But
Bill,
she didn't know that.
but she didn't know that.
Yes, she did. Oh,
No, she
yes, she
didn't.
did.
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
okay,
Well, wait.
Never
The
mind,
point
never
is
mind,
that,
never mind.
the point is
Not
that, somebody might be buying a property because of the beauty on that property. I consider mine.
But
that
on the
way.
other side, somebody may come in and buy that property because they want the deer.
Well, but Sherry, then they have the option of taking it down, but you're
Yeah.
forcing them to take it down if they want the woodlands and want to
No,
preserve
we're
it. I'm
not.
just making.
No, we're not.
Or it has to be in conformity.
Okay.
Or the fence has to be
It
in
has to be
conformity
in
with the deer
conformity, but we're
fence.
allowing deer fencing. So no, it doesn't.
Well, you're saying it has to be in
Well,
conformity, that's all.
they either have to reduce the height to 6
No.
feet,
No, or move
Or be in
no.
conformity with the deer fence. under the
which
rules.
means that they
But
have
it's
to
gotta be
move
moved then.
10 feet.
That's all.
That's all. That's all.
Okay. It's the cost of replacing the fence then, is what you're
Just the
saying.
In the scale of buying a house, it's the cost of replacing a fence.
That'll help sell
Anyway,
the
that was
houses.
my comment. Thank you.
That'll really help sell houses.
It's a small cost, it's not
We'll
huge.
come to you for the check.
Yes, ma'am.
Betty Deloy, 1255 Studio Lane.
I'm sorry, I missed
My issue, pardon?
Betty
Oh,
DeLoach.
Betty Deloy, D-L-O-U. Thank you, Betty. 1255 Studio Lane. Like Irene, my problem is caging. I cage trees. A 10-foot crown doesn't deter a deer from ruining the bark.
We're breaking off the lower branches.
Oh, well, the lower branches, yes, but if it's tall enough to be 10 feet, I can move some lower branches. But when they rub their antlers on the bark in the winter, they've killed 2 of my new trees already. So I now have 16 trees caged. 10 foot is not that big,
In diameter.
right, the diameter
I
is
agree.
not that big of a trunk. So the deer still are gonna come and rub their velvet on their antlers off on my bark.
So,
So-
Betty, what would you suggest then?
I wouldn't suggest any kind of height limitation for
On
trees.
cages.
Right,
For caging, for protecting your
For
trees.
caging, yeah.
So,
I would take my cages down as soon as I could, but,
How high your
First-
cages have to be? Can they be?
oh, my cages are only 4 foot
So are
high.
mine, Bruce, 4 foot.
Is 10-foot cage adequate then?
Oh, I don't need 10 feet, 4 feet is
Is it
high, it's plenty.
adequate?
And 10 foot is certainly
No,
adequate.
she's saying 4 feet.
But
is
I'm
adequate.
saying 4 feet is adequate, the 10-foot crown
Just to keep 'em away
is
from
too much
the
of a
trunk.
limitation.
But
And the
is-
branches.
Is the issue the height of the tree or the,
It's the
The
size
diameter of the trunk.
of the trunk.
Yeah,
Well, it's actually both to me.
Now that, I would,
yeah.
I mean,
but-
what I'm hearing from the cage,
Why don't we just
it's
drop
a-
all this
it's just to say the cages
cage
are allowed
problem and
as
say that
long
we
as
can
they're,
have
don't
cages
exceed
as
some
long
height.
as they're necessary to maintain the health of
the
the tree.
cages in the village
Planting.
are 5 feet
The
tall.
planting. Well,
If
but
you
we're not
limit
regulating
caging to
anything.
5 feet,
Basically, we're saying that on anything that's understory.
Then it's
shrub,
not a
they can
problem.
have whatever they want forever.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a
Okay.
problem with that at all.
How about we amend this then, to read as follows? That
Where are you?
woven- Okay,
What
page 5, under the clause for woven wire or welded wire cages, that they are allowed in any yard solely for purposes of protecting plantings, period.
Okay.
Fine,
Is that-
done.
Is there a second to that?
Second.
So now they don't ever have to come down.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye?
Any opposed? Okay, that's easy. Anybody else?
Yes. On page,
Wait, wait, wait.
oh, I'm
We have one
sorry.
more member of the audience who wants to speak.
Carol Lieberman, 406 Greenbrier. Just assuming that you're going to vote on this tonight, I think that what both trustee Chamberlain and Haber said, and Kumjian, that really there are problems with this ordinance that I think make it unwise to pass it. And as I've said before, I'm kind of neutral on this because I don't like having my plants destroyed completely. And at the same time, I don't